This is a little silly, but the only reason I'm making this video is to prevent myself from texting something unprofessional to a landscaping customer. So, has this ever happened to you? Customer wants something done before a certain date. Maybe they're having a party. And you're like, you know what? We can make it. Come hell or high water, we'll get it done for you. We have integrity. Unless there's some like act of God, we'll be there. And the customer is like, okay, awesome. I'm so thankful you're going to be here. And you do it. You actually follow through on your word and you show up and no matter what, and you get it done. And you make good on your promise because you have integrity, and the customer is so happy. They're like, oh my God, thank you. You actually showed up. Oh my God, you saved the day. Customer is extremely happy. Now, there's an unspoken thing that if you didn't show up, that the customer would hold your feet to the fire and there'd be hell to pay in whatever form you can contrive that. But you ask the customer, thank you so much. I'm so glad we can make you happy. Can you please leave us a well-worded 5-star review on Google? It takes literally 60 seconds. It would mean the world to me. Oh my God. It will make sure we don't starve. You can say whatever you want to say. And I'll text it to you right now. And the customer goes, yeah, text it to me right now. I'll send it. Oh, you promise you're going to do it? Yeah, I'll do it right now. Exactly. I know. This has happened so many times. I text the customer the positive 5-star review with the invoice and everything. No review. Like I'm like some just random telemarketer who they were stuck on the phone with. Like I actually made good on my promise and I saved the day, at least as far as your landscaping is concerned. I'll text them again in like 3-4 days. And we have an automated follow-up response and all this stuff. Hey, Mrs. Jones, you said you would leave a positive review and you never did. Is everything okay? No response. Another week goes by. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I sent you the link. You said you were really happy with the work and that you would leave a review and you didn't. No. Now if you scroll up in the messages or in the email sequence, oh, there's tons of messages. Oh yeah, you're gonna be here? Okay, you better be here. Oh my God, you really gotta be here because I'm gonna have my party, right? They're right on top of it. They're messaging you back immediately, like it's almost scary. And then they're so happy with the work, and the second the job is done, they don't need you anymore. I totally get it. It's just a business transaction. But you made good on your promise, and you had integrity, and they were going to hold your feet to the fire if you didn't show up, and you knew that for a fact. Yet, they can promise they'll leave you a positive 5-star review, but they don't have to have any integrity at all when it comes to the customer. You might just say that I'm complaining, right? Well, just go find more customers. That's what we are doing. Every single customer, we incorporate good, customer service, and we ask them for a 5-star review, and we text them. And it's happening more and more that it's like my friend Bobby Walker has like 600 positive 5-star reviews in his business, and I need to follow this. I really need to follow this. Here's what he does. I don't know exactly what he does, or I have like 180 positive 5-star reviews, pretty good, but nowhere near good enough for how long I've been in business. I think in the very beginning on the phone call. Oh, okay, and your name is Mrs. Jones? Okay, Mrs. Jones, our goal at your company is to knock your socks off and make you so happy with our service that you literally just can't resist but to leave us a positive 5-star review. Right, you're planting the seed. And then it shows up and it gives the quote. Mrs. Jones, our goal is to make you so happy that you just hop on Google and leave us a positive 5-star review. Then while doing the work, they actually knock on the door. Hey, Mrs. Jones, come out and look outside what we're doing. You're going to love it so much that you're going to leave us a positive 5-star review on Google. And then at the end of the job, Mrs. Jones, I know that you're so happy. You're probably so happy that you want to leave us a positive 5-star review on Google. How about that review, Mrs. Jones? Now, Mrs. Jones, she's nodding her head up and down. Yeah, I'm so happy with the work, and yes, and yes, and yes, and positive 5-star review. She can't even help it. She's going around the house, positive 5-star review on Google. Because it was conditioned. This is my fault. It's all my fault. I did this to me. I had to make this video because I was going to text a customer. Mrs. Jones, you said... What is this? Oh, funny. My sister just texted me Bon Jovi, but it was a bunch of Mr. Beans, and it was Bean Jovi. Can you see that? Okay, you can't see that. Ha ha ha. So fun. So anyways, what do you think about that? I want every single customer to leave a positive 5-star review on Google. They're so powerful. But it just irks me when they say that they will and they don't. You said that you will and you did. So what makes it any difference? Because they're the one giving you the money, that they don't have to have any integrity. And if they're unhappy with the service, I mean, I encourage our customers, if there's anything you want different or anything, let us know. I'm here to serve you. I'm here, I want to, you know, we're here to make you happy, to do whatever you want done. And I really like to keep that kind of like open door transparency, so they feel very comfortable letting us know if they want a window, if they see a spot or something that, oh, thanks for seeing that. We're only human. Like, I mean, I think we do really good work. I mean, see, it makes me question myself, man.